Welcome back, everybody. It is a beautifully hot day up here. Today we're going to do our vineyard update and our corn update. You know, we'll throw in a little extra. We'll even show you the beans over there. But figured I would take us down where we kind of left off on the video the other day, where we were getting everything all cleaned up on the bases here. So we got all this nice open canopy now, and got all the grass sprayed, and all this stuff was, a lot of this stuff was tucked up, but it ended up falling down. So we'll have to just go through, so something like this, go through and retuck it up, get it through that one, and then you bring it back up through, and you'll go up through this one. So go through and we'll get some of that stuff tucked up again. Wanted to come out here because we sprayed, so today is today Tuesday? No, today's Monday. What am I talking about? Yeah, today's Monday. We sprayed on Thursday last week. I wanted to see how we were looking bug wise, and there we go. Got them back in again. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that this is becoming a new normal for us, and it's too bad because there's nothing really we can do other than spraying. We hate spraying any kind of insecticide because there's that potential for harming other good bugs that we like, but we have to do what we got to do because you got to be able to have a crop, and if we just let them keep going, they're just going to keep getting worse and worse. So because these Japanese beetles they multiply so fast. A bean field right next door is getting them. I was driving out here to the farm from the winery, and there's a couple bean fields out along the highway that I was running into big patches of them as they were crossing out of the beans and into the corn, because my understanding is they like to go into the bean fields and lay the eggs, and then they work into the corn. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's what they do. But we should be getting close to the end of their season. They have just kind of like well, no, I guess we got a little bit longer with them. So it's about 2 months max of a season that they have from when they start showing up. And this one's got them pretty good on it. But yep, so we'll have to end up spraying again, but is what it is. So, but just wanted to give you a little update, kind of what's going on up here, on kind of the bases and everything, and how everything's looking. So might go take a look at it. We'll go over here to the Petite Pearl. I don't know if there's so much going to be on the Petite Pearl more than anything else right now, just because I think they're starting to work out of the bean fields. But we will go over here, check it out real quick, and we'll go walk over to the bean field right there, as I know I saw some in there. But yeah, just look how exposed this vine is. Maybe you can't see it as much on here, but they've just completely just going through cleaning most of this stuff off. I mean, this one didn't have a whole lot to begin with, but you can see on that outside where it's just pretty much just gotten rid of all the canopy on that side. And yeah, they're in here working really good on this stuff. So I mean, it doesn't take much. I don't know, we may end up, oh, there's a party right there. Sorry. And we'll probably end up having to spray, have to spray tonight almost. I'm not sure what Dad's gonna do if we let these go. heat spraying tomorrow because tomorrow's 4th of July. By the way, I hope everybody tomorrow has a wonderful 4th of July. Yeah, so I hope everybody stays safe and everything. But yeah, here's a good example of what these will do. I don't know if you guys can see all of those. There's a good one right there. So I guess they were worse on this this outside row after just everything. It's hard, you know, sometimes just get things like this that come in and everything goes good for quite a while. And I mean, these are things we can control outside of the weather. But may end up getting a bunch of chickens. See if I can talk Dad into getting a whole bunch of chickens out here, and we'll just have free range chickens. So I know chickens like them. You just gotta catch them before they get warmed up for the day. Because once the sun hits them, they're moving just like that. You can't really get close to them a whole lot or grab them or anything. So, but well, that's what I'll probably show you on the grapes. Just kind of show you those couple rows. I highly doubt that they're anywhere on the Edelweiss, just because, like I told you, everybody in the videos before, that they just don't really affect those ones, just because they got a little different leaf style on them. So, but I'm gonna see if I can snap a couple pictures here, and maybe I can have a good picture for the video. So, all right, stay tuned for the beans. All right, well, I just got off the phone with Dad, and sounds like he's gonna probably come out and spray, because if we let the Petite Pearl go any longer, we're probably gonna lose everything on that, just because they're just so heavy on us. I counted the one plant, there was 50 on just one plant, and I'm gonna guess there's at least 35 on probably most of them at least. So kind of walking down through, I know those are the outside rows. So those are gonna get hit the worst. But skip over here. Said Edelweiss doesn't really get them. They just need to get more plants that are like Edelweiss leaves. I think that one did get it. They're slower to get to that one at least. Alright, so we're in our St. Croix now. Kind of walk down. See, it's on the ends, they're going to be, maybe they're going to be a little thicker, just because it's butting up to the soybean field. We'll walk out a little ways. Yeah, there's on there. So, but it sounds like he's gonna, oh, okay, here we go. There's quite a few in there. I don't know if you can catch that on video, but there's a bunch on that leaf right there. So, and we just don't want to lose our canopy that we got on top. You know, if they just bothered these, that'd be fine. But where they're getting up into here, that provides a lot of our shade. So definitely don't want to lose that. And yeah, right now I can see them flying around me. And like I said, these ones they're not letting you get very close to them. So, but yep. So I think the plan is Dad's gonna get these sprayed, and then we'll be able to go from there. I think we're gonna put a little bit more. I think he was talking about putting a residual on this time. Just to hold it on there a little bit better, because I don't know, yeah, it kills on. I mean, it's a contact spray, but we need something that stays on a little bit, because we're fighting the battle right now with them coming out of other fields. So like, look here, the soybean field, so you can get that zoomed in right. So you're getting more bite marks and chew marks. So Yep. So sounds like that's the plan. Is get these sprayed. Well, get the grapes sprayed and kind of take it from there. And yep, that's the plan. Anybody that ever said growing grapes was easy, they probably weren't telling the truth. So yeah, not always easy, but all right, well, let's go down to the corn and we will see how that's looking. Well, all right, it is time to do a corn update. So as you can tell, corn has grown a little bit since last week. Like I said, I'm 6 foot tall, and I was figuring that corn was 4 foot tall on our video last week. So yeah, we're growing right along here. So this probably be, you can kind of see, I think this is the row. So this is where, okay, so yeah, right here, this is where our white corn starts, and this is where our Indian corn finishes. So you can kind of see, if we can get up there high enough, kind of see how corn looks different. So that's cool to see that side by side. Yeah, so we got a lot of good growth on stuff so far, and we're past that point where weeds are going to be any kind of an issue. So any weeds that we have growing in here, we're not too worried about, just because they're not, it's just not, there's not going to be enough to really affect our corn. I was a little bit nervous. This is the first time I've been out here since last week, and this last weekend we had all that rain from the last video. I had all that rain, and Dad said that the Indian corn got twisted up a little bit, laid down from, we had the windstorm. Mainly hit south of us, but we did get a little bit here, and Dad said it leaned over some of our Indian corn, but from what I can see, it looks like it's popped back up. So that's really good to know. And yeah, so there's Dad. I don't know if I saw it, you saw it, but he's coming out. I called him, so he's coming out, take a look at everything. So we're gonna head back up, and it's just crazy on how much this corn grows in such a short time. So yeah, so you can kind of see the different shade of green. That's the white corn, and then yellow corn's down there, and this is all Indian corn up here. So it's neat getting to see the difference. My guess is we're probably, I don't know, I'm going to say about a week, maybe 2 weeks out from tasseling. Starting to see tassels. They'll grow a little bit. Oh, wouldn't you know? Japanese beetles made it into our cornfield now. That's fun. So, well, anyways, that's kind of the weekly update of the corn and the grapes, and even threw a little bonus in there of the what am I thinking? Soybeans. So we'll go up and see what Dad has to say. So see you up there. Back up here, we got Dad. What are you thinking?
Got bugs.
Got bugs. You heard it here, folks. We got bugs. Do you think it's gonna need to be sprayed today, or? Yeah, like I said, it was mainly on the petite pearl, but it's starting to work in here more and more.
Well, it's because they're coming out of the cornfield.
Bean field?
Last year's
yeah.
cornfield.
So. Alright, got the official word. We're gonna go ahead and get stuff sprayed today. So, because from the way we sounds is the longer we let them go, the worse that it's gonna get. So But the bad part is we got another month of it probably on their life cycle. I think I already mentioned that, but so do what you can and we'll get her taken care of and keep on plugging away, and hopefully they can get something sprayed, hold them off a little bit longer than this last time. So yep, like I said, hope everybody is liking the videos so far. Leave a comment down in the comments on if you're liking what we're doing, if there's things you'd rather want to see more of, and hope everybody has a great 4th of July, and hope everybody stays safe out there. Let's keep all of our limbs, and be responsible. If you're consuming any alcohol, don't be shooting any fireworks off. So all right, everybody. Well, we will go see what we can figure out and go get some spraying done. So, again, have a great 4th, everybody, and we'll catch you in the next one.